So as we settle into a comfortable, natural meditation posture, we place our hands in a relaxed mudra. So maybe hands resting on the belly or palms down on the thighs. Or any other mudra that feels natural to you. You settle your features into a relaxed expression. Allow your shoulders to drop down away from the ears. We allow the gaze to drop towards the floor, maybe close the eyes. And just take a last few moments to check in that we feel completely physically comfortable and at ease. We set the intention to stay fully in the present moment. To leave the past where it belongs and the future in the future. And to rest in the only moment that truly exists. The only moment we have any business with. The arising moment as it enters the inner gaze of our awareness. So I'm going to begin this practice with the strike of the singing bowl. And allowing the sound awareness to be present for the fullness of this sound. Allowing your inner gaze, your awareness, to rest on the stillness that opens up at the end of the sound of the bowl. Paying attention now to the sounds that arise moment to moment. Perhaps the sounds you hear via the recording of my voice. Perhaps you can hear the rain on the cabin roof coming through the recording. The sounds of your own home. The sounds outside your home. The sounds of your own body. And the practice is not to grasp or reach for sound. but just to let it arise moment to moment. Not getting caught up in any story about the sound. Not pulling it towards you or pushing it away from you. Perhaps even noticing the layering of many sounds on top of each other. And then the moments between sounds where there are stillnesses, little pockets of silence that open up. Of course, your mind will wander. There's no problem with a wandering mind. Just as soon as you notice, come back to the object of your practice, which is the meditation of sound. Gently resting your awareness on the sounds, the silences, and the inner ear sensations that arise as you observe sound. And just noticing that as you observe sounds, there may be some feelings arise, feelings and thoughts about the sounds that you are observing, maybe pleasant memories associated with the sounds, taking you on a journey. Maybe some of the sounds are less pleasant and you feel some irritation or distraction or desire to push those sounds away. So just observing also what your inner experience is as you listen. Not pushing those feelings down or away, not pulling them towards you, just a curious, engaged noticing. And of course, there may be the absence of any real feeling about the sound, maybe neutral. Just observing it's all there, its unique color and experience. And then letting go entirely of sound, which will still sit in the background, of course, sometimes coming into the foreground. But entirely resting your awareness on the inner experience of how you feel in this moment. How you feel in your body. All kinds of feelings are potentially there. Tiredness, heaviness, sadness, tension, fear. Equally, there could be joy and happiness, expansiveness, loving kindness. And there could be neutral feelings, numbness. It's all welcome. And you may fluctuate in and out of different feelings, not holding on to any one when you observe it. And if at any time any of these feelings feel overwhelming, then just returning your awareness either back to listening to sound or to your breath coming and going through your nose. But very gently, with a kind, compassionate inner gaze, dropping into the experience of your feeling body. Letting your attention rest gently on whatever is there, allowing it to unravel and unfold in its own way. Nothing stays the same for very long. Might be the feeling intensifies and grows, and might even feel like your whole body is having this feeling. Maybe it shrinks down or merges with another feeling. Might be that it opens up into a sense of spaciousness. Whatever is there is perfect. There's no better way or worse way to feel. Just letting your inner gaze now rest on that experience of feeling. And if there is one particular feeling that is very present, just letting your awareness sink into it and rest with it compassionately. Not with the desire to change it, but rather with the desire to know it. To let it rest in your compassionate gaze. Now shifting the attention from feeling to thought. Noticing thoughts as they arise and then leave. And of course, some thoughts will be happy and expansive and peaceful. Other thoughts heavier, darker, more weighty. Other thoughts neutral. And at times a sense of no thought, perhaps. We don't want to hold any thought in our grasp. We just let thoughts come and go like clouds moving through the sky. And of course, other things may overlay the thoughts, sensations and sound. And if it feels overwhelming at any time, just returning to your breath coming and going. Just staying in the observer space of noticing thought. And now letting go of observing thought, looking just a little deeper, looking for the one who observes thought, the one who observes sound, the one who observes sensation, looking to locate that one, that consciousness. Don't grasp, just look with curiosity. Where is that I who notices thought, who notices sound, You notice this sensation. Where does it reside? And if the mind becomes tight, or there's a sense of trying to grab or grasp, just return to your breath for a moment. Steady your awareness. And then once again look inwards for that deeper I. Where does it take residence? Where does it live? Is it in my leg, my hand, my brain? Is it outside the body? Is it in my back? My eyes? Just notice with curiosity, resting your awareness in the investigation of where am I? Where is the observer of my experience? So as the mind notices thought, sound, or experience, we reflect who is watching, who is listening, who is feeling. Resting the awareness in that who and where. The observer that observes and notices arising feeling, arising thought, arising sensation. Let your awareness rest in the place of the observer. And now slowly letting go of this inner inquiry and returning to the flow of breath and feeling your breath in your physical body, feeling your body breathe. And then feeling your contacts with the floor beneath you or your chair or your mat. Feeling your hands and what's beneath your hands. Feeling your clothing against your skin. Being aware of the sounds entering your ears. And slowly bring your chin to your chest and take a breath. And finish by hearing the sound of the singing bowl to end the practice. And then when you feel ready to allow your eyes to open, extend the visual awareness and take a gentle stretch.